Did you know that when you have a goal or something you're aiming for, and you have a range that you're aiming for, so let's say we're going to use sales, for example. You're someone who is saying, in this new year, I want to have $10,000 to $15,000 more in sales than I had in the previous year. 10 to 15,000. Maybe you really want 15,000, but you know, 10 would be really nice, right? Whenever we have a range like that, and that one wasn't a huge spread, sometimes people have a bigger spread. Whenever we have a range like that, what we're actually aiming for in our mind is the lower goal, because we've already decided, well, I'd really like 15 in this example, but I'll settle for 10. So our mind aims toward $10,000 more in sales in this case. Or if you want to lose weight, I'd like to lose 15 to 20 pounds. Well, you're aiming for 15 now. So it's really important to get very clear on what you want, because you're raising your standard. You're saying, I'm no longer willing to accept less than what I want to make happen. I'm going to make this thing happen. So if it's the sales, I'm going to make $15,000 more in sales this year than I did in the previous year. That's what we're aiming for. You might or might not get it, but you stand a way better chance of getting it if you're aiming for the right number. Or you could even aim for 20,000 and then not say, oh, but I'm okay with at least 15. You could aim for 20,000, and if you miss, you'll probably still hit 15. So remember, our brain is going to go after whatever the lower number is. So if you don't want to settle for a lower number than what you're going for, get very, very clear on what you want. And then always remember, we want to reverse engineer from whatever our goal is. If you want $15,000 more in sales in the coming year, how much more is that every month? In order to get that number of sales, what activity do you have to do every month? And then break it down to every week and every day, so you can track the activity. Remember, we cannot control the outcome, especially, let's say, sales, for example. That depends on people saying yes, right? Now, granted, with sales, we can go out and hustle more usually to make it happen, but it doesn't always happen. We don't always hit our goal. But we want to break it down into daily tasks, because those are things that we do have control over. We do not have control over very many outcomes in life, but we do have control over what we put in, the work we do, what we are doing on a daily basis to make that outcome hopefully happen. An outcome is something to shoot for. It's not something to get too tied to, because then if you don't hit that outcome, you're going to be really disappointed. So shoot for it, but spend more time focusing on the daily activities. That's going to get you to where you want to go. Thank you for joining me today for the Rebecca Reset, where every day we reset your mind so you can be better, do better, and get the life you love. Please like and subscribe.